Good morning. My name is Sundari, daughter of Pragladan, and my matrix number is 30 DLS 22F1014. And today I want to present about globalization challenges and opportunity of business information system in supply chain, that is data security and privacy. Okay, for now I am doing internship at Tasco Berhad. So I want to introduce my department, that is forwarding department. In forwarding department, we are managing the transporting goods. So the main thing we are doing is shipment, custom clearance, and we are facing the document freight forwarding like BL, packing list, invoice, COR, K1, K2, that's all. And then we are ensuring compliance with regulation. We have a regulation that for customs that we need to follow. So overall about our department is the forwarding department in the Tasco Berhad, ensuring the smooth and flow of goods from in import and export. Okay, now we want to see the organization chart of Tasco Berhad. So at the front row, left to right, is the first one is Friede Lim Ju Kiat, that is non-president, executive director, and then Andy Lee Wan Kai, non-independent group chief executive officer. And the third is Lee Chek-po, non-independent executive chairman, and Norihiko Yamada, non-independent executive director, Tan Kim Yong, non-independent deputy group chief executive officer. Okay, now we want to see back row left to right. So the first one is Dato Dr. Wong Lai Sum, independent non-executive director. The second one is Mr. David Dave Peter, independent non-executive director, and the last one is Mr. Hong Heng Ka, independent non-executive director. So now I want to explain about the challenges of business information system in supply chain. The first one is integration complexity. Okay, that is the connection of various system and database. That is, in one server we have a lot of connection. And the second one is data quality and accuracy, dealing with multiple sources and format. They have a lot of formats and multiple sources to dealing with that. And then security concerns, that is protecting sensitive supply chain data like the invoice, the amount, and the items in the invoice, that is. And then scalability is the difficult to scale information system, that maybe a large scale or the little scale that's difficult to scale the information. And then legacy system. Okay, legacy system is not be complete compatible with modern technologies, like they're not in advance as now technology systems. Okay, so now we want to see the opportunities of business for information system in supply chain. So there is first one is improve visibility, provide real-time visibility into supply chain operations. The second one is enhance collaboration, enabling seamless communication and collaboration among supply chain partners. We can communicate with our partners in more efficiency. And then data analyze must vast amount of supply chain data to identify trends and optimization process and make data division. So this is we can analyze the amount and where is the supply chain trends and optimized process having now. Okay, and fourth one is automation, streamline repetitive tasks and workflows, increasing efficiently and reducing manual errors. So we can know the errors. If we have a errors, they will show up to the monitor, or it will be have a hint to like can do a correction manually. Okay, and then agility and responsiveness. Okay, agility and responsiveness adapt quickly to change in demand, supply and market condition, and then this also allowing them to stay competitive in dynamic environment. Okay, so we want to see logistic information planning in data privacy and security. So the first one is data encryption. Implement end-to-end encryption to sensitive logistic data during transmission and logistic to prevent unauthorized access. Example of sensitive logistic data is the amount of invoice, like that. Okay, the second one is access control. Access control is utilize role based access control mechanism to restrict access to um, logistic information based on user role and permissions. Okay, the third one is data um, anonymization. Okay, that is anonymous personality identifiable information, that is PII, and in logistic database to protect individual privacy while retaining data utility. Okay, the fourth one is secure transmission. Secure transmission is employs secure communication protocol. Example HTTPS, SFTP for transferring logistic data between system and partners to prevent inter interruption of tampering. Okay, so the fifth one is audit trails. Maintaining comprehensive audit trials to track access the logistic data, detect unauthorized activity and ensure accountability. Okay, and then we have a data minimization to collect and retain only necessary logistic information to reduce the risk of um, data breaches and minimize privacy expose. Okay, and the seventh is secure storage. Store logistic data is encrypt database or secure cloud environmental with robust access and minimize privacy and control and regular security updates. Okay, and then we have a vendor management, conduct due diligence on logistic service providers and third party vendors to ensure the comply with data privacy regulation and security standard. Okay, the ninth one is incident response plan. Develop a proactive incident response plan to address data breaches, including procedures for notification, investigation, and mitigation. And the last one is compliance. Stay compliant with relevant data privacy regulation. Okay, that which is GDPR, CCPA, or industry specific standard like ISO 27001 to mitigate legal and financial risk associated with data breaches. Okay, so now we want to see the challenges of data privacy and security in information system. Okay, the first one is cyber attack. Cyber attack is the consists of the threats, hacker, malware, and cyber criminals targeting sensitive data. The second one is insider threats. Okay, risk poses by employee, contractor, and partners intentionally or unintentionally compromising data security. Okay, the third one is data breaches, unauthorized access to sensitive information leading it to expose the thief. And then compliance requirement, navigation compliance regulatory frameworks, example GDPR, HIPAA, to ensure data handling meets legal standard. And then data governance establishing policies and procedures to data management, access control, and accountability. Okay, the sixth one is data localization. Okay, data localization, that is balancing the need to store data locally for performance with legal requirement to keep the data within specific geographic boundaries. Okay, the seventh is third party risk. Third party risk is assessing and managing risk associated with vendors, suppliers, and service providers who have access to sensitive data. The eighth is data encryption, ensuring data in encrypted both at the rest in transit to protect it from unauthorized access. So emerging technology, the ninth one is emerging technologies, addressing security implication of new technology like IoT, AI, and cloud computing. Okay, and the last one is user awareness, education users about the best practices for data security, including password hygiene, phishing awareness, and safe browsing habits. Okay, now we in data privacy and security ethical issue in information system. Okay, so the first one is informed consent, ensuring individuals are fully informed about how their data will be used and obtaining the explicit consent before collecting, processing their personal information. The second one is transparency, being transparent about data collection, storage, and usage practices to build trust with users and stakeholders. The third one is data ownership, clarifying who owns the data and how it can be used, especially in case where multiple parties are involved in data collection and processing. Okay, and the fourth one is data minimization, collecting only the minimum amount of data necessary for a specific purpose. Okay, they will take in a specific purpose to reduce the risk of privacy violation and unauthorized access. Okay, the fifth one is data accuracy. Data accuracy is maintaining accurate and up-to-date data to prevent harm or discrimination resulting from incorrect information. Okay, and the sixth one is fairness and non-discrimination. Okay, that is ensuring that data processing method and algorithms do not result unfair treatment or discriminating against individual or groups based on protecting characteristics. Okay, the seventh is holding organization. The seventh is accountability. So that is holding organization accountable for their data handling practices and providing mechanism for individuals to seek recourse in case of privacy breaches or misuse for the data. The eighth is respect for privacy right. Okay, that is respecting individuals' right to policy and autonomy, including the right to control their own personal information and the right to be forgotten. Okay, so the ninth one is cyber security practices. Adhering to ethical principle in designing and implementing cyber security measures, such as ensuring that security measures do not disproportionately burden certain group or compromise individuals' privacy rights. Okay, and the last one is global consideration, recognizing culture difference and legal framework related the data privacy and security in the different religion, and ensuring the ethical ensuring the ethical standards are applied consistently across the border. Okay, for now the conclusion and the recommendation. In conclusion, data privacy and security are critical aspects of information system that require going on attention to diligence as technology evolves and data becomes increasing valuable. Organization must prioritize safeguard sensitive information to maintain trust with users, comply with regulation and mitigate risk associated with data breaches and cyber attack. Okay, that's only from me. Thank you. I am Sundari Pragladan.